for Doctor Who Makeup. My name is Heidi, and today I'm going to be talking about day 3 and day 4 of Booktubeathon Summer 2015. So these past 2 days have been really great. I've only finished 2 books, but I mean, that is a huge accomplishment for me because I didn't think I was going to finish these ones. Okay, so the first book that I read, I started it 2 nights ago, and then I finished it up yesterday, is Opposition by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Sasha Alsberg says that this series is one of her absolute favorites, and she says it all the time in her videos, so I picked it up last year. I picked up those 2 right there, and I read all 4 books, because it's 2 books in one, so there's 4 up there, and then the 5th one right here. Read those 4 last summer. They weren't my favorites, but I got this one at the big book sale this past March, I believe, and so I have it. It's on my shelf, ooh, and I haven't read it, so I figured now is the perfect time to read it. I finished it, and I gotta say I didn't like it. It felt like there were 4 main themes in this book. The first one being frisky business. The second one telling each other how much they love each other, even though I don't really care to know how much they love each other. They just said it like every other line. The third one being an imminent danger, where they just decide to throw themselves into dangerous situations and somehow they get out of it. And the fourth one being not listening to one another and then ending up being in love in the end. I don't know. Not the best book that I've ever read, but then again, it's like an alien book and that's not something that I really enjoy reading a lot, but I'm glad that I branched out and I finished it. And the second book that I read within these past 48 hours is John Green's Looking for Alaska. I really like this one. I felt like for the first maybe 6 or 7 pages I was reading it in John Green's voice because I love the Vlogbrothers, been watching them for years, and I read it in his voice. And then after that I just really started to like the characters and I completely got rid of his voice and just started reading in their own little voices that I created for them. It was a great story, kind of similar to Paper Towns, which I read for the Christmas Booktubeathon that just happened, which 6 months ago. Anyway, kind of similar in that a big event happens and then they spend the rest of the novel trying to solve a mystery and then something big at the end. But the big resolution at the end of this one, and if you've read it, you know exactly what it is. I'm not going to spoil it, but it is hilarious. I was laughing for 20 minutes reading all the build up to it, and then when it went down, I thought it was super funny. And I know that they're going to be making this one into a movie, or at least potentially making it into a movie, and I think it would be interesting to see. I don't know if it holds up, much like Paper Towns and The Fault in Our Stars, but it would be really interesting to see it come to life on the big screen. Now it is on to the challenges. I don't know if I'm actually entering the challenges for yesterday, but I think I'm going to put this video up today, which means that I'm technically entering into the challenge for today. So yesterday's challenge is to build a book tower. So that is what I'm going to do, starting now.
And it's done. Lizzie, stop it! Don't ruin it! It took so long, like 20 minutes to build it. Ah, it's 3 layers deep, and now it's Lizzie's fort. And it fell so many times. Look at you, Liz. Awesome! Tower? Done.
It's a great tower. I enjoyed making it. So today's challenge is to create a book trailer. So the book I have chosen to create a trailer for is Scarlet, because today's book giveaway thing is Cinder, so I figured I would create a book trailer for Scarlet, which is the next book in the series. So here it is. What's that? That? You've never seen a tomato before? No. Where have you been living? Under a rock? I guess you could say that. You want to try it? Sure. From the author that brought us Cinder, a cyborg Cinderella, comes the all-new Scarlet, a girl who supposedly can speak English even though she lives in France. Pick up this awesome read. So that is it for today's wrap-up video from day 3 and day 4. I'm not sure if I'm going to do tomorrow's video, but if I do decide to do it, you will see it tomorrow, and if not, you will see it in 2 days' time for a wrap-up of day 5 and day 6. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.